The tablet world is about to be completely shaken up, and if you are planning to drop over $1,000 on a new iPad Pro or a flagship laptop this year, you need to stop right now. Samsung is quietly working on a machine that is designed to permanently change your perception of what a tablet can actually do. Welcome back to Tech Vibe, where we break down the most authentic, cutting-edge hardware breakthroughs before they hit the market. The upcoming Samsung Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra leaks have officially entered the wild, and the hardware changes hitting this device are massive. We are looking at a total industry shift that finally tackles the hardware compromises power users have hated for years, bringing desktop-class power directly into an insanely thin form factor. From a radical display overhaul to a major chip strategy shift and next-level creator features, the tech giant is clearly taking aim at the ultimate mobile workstation crown. The latest supply chain tracking confirms that Samsung is finally executing a complete design revolution to eliminate the camera notch entirely. Internal engineering leaks point toward the integration of advanced under-display camera technology, allowing for a totally seamless, unbroken 14.6-inch canvas. This means you get a massive, uninterrupted viewing space with absolute edge-to-edge immersion. The panel itself is stepping up to a next-generation dynamic AMOLED matrix utilizing a dual-stack tandem structure. This radical upgrade will push the peak brightness to staggering new heights, allowing the panel to clear high-nit thresholds easily, making it incredibly legible even under direct sunlight. Whether you are editing high dynamic range video on location, drawing detailed illustrations, or mastering high-end color grading, this screen is being engineered to serve as a reference-grade professional monitor that fits right into your backpack. Moving inside the chassis, there is an absolute powerhouse driving this giant display, and the latest internal discoveries reveal a fascinating change in direction. Industry insiders tracking firmware code on the technical servers have discovered specific architecture entries pointing directly to a brand new silicon partnership. Code spotted inside the proprietary system framework reveals optimizations for the upcoming MediaTek Dimensity 9500 platform, built on a cutting-edge 3nm process node. This signifies that instead of relying on traditional chip options, Samsung is lean-coding their flagship tablet to extract maximum performance from an all-big-core CPU layout. The thermal efficiency gains here are massive. This silicon architecture is explicitly designed to handle sustained, heavy multitasking workloads without aggressive thermal throttling. This means creators can render multi-layered projects or jump between heavy development environments without experiencing the typical slowdowns that plague ultra-thin mobile devices. To complement this advanced processing power, memory configurations are getting a massive boost, with high-tier variants expected to feature extreme RAM capacities to ensure that professional applications remain permanently cached in the background without ever needing to reload. This massive hardware foundation perfectly paves the way for a major leap in productivity software, known internally as the next evolution of desktop computing on mobile. This specialized on-device software platform is heavily tied into the new processing architecture to unlock true local compute capabilities. Instead of relying on cloud servers that introduce frustrating lag and raise data privacy concerns, the system handles heavy processing workloads right on the device. The biggest beneficiary of this local processing power is a heavily upgraded desktop environment, which closes the gap between traditional Android interfaces and full-fledged desktop operating systems. The software brings intelligent window snapping, complex peripheral mapping, and a completely rebuilt file management system that handles heavy asset directories seamlessly. Power users will finally be able to leave their heavy laptops behind, because this interface allows for full desktop-class browser performance, heavy code compilation, and multi-stream content production simultaneously without hitting a performance wall. To support this massive jump in computing layout, the internal architecture has been fully optimized with an advanced cooling array. Engineering diagrams indicate that the internal cooling chamber is expanding significantly compared to previous generations, utilizing specialized fluid phase cooling mechanisms. This ensures that even during extended multi-hour rendering sessions or heavy code execution, the external skin temperatures remain perfectly comfortable to hold, preventing the processor from hitting performance walls. The storage controllers are also getting a monumental speed boost, jumping to an enhanced universal flash storage standard that doubles the internal sequential read and write velocities. This means that multi-gigabyte project directories, high-definition video assets, and heavy software development environments will open instantly, transforming the overall responsiveness of the system into something that rivals high-end desktop workstations. For the creative professionals who depend on precise input, the interaction hardware is also receiving a monumental upgrade with the introduction of the next-generation premium Stylus. Supply chain documentation reveals that this new pen housing features sophisticated haptic feedback engines integrated directly into the grip. This allows the Stylus to physically simulate the tactile sensation of various real-world textures. When you draw across the screen, the micro-vibrations will make it feel exactly like paper, canvas, or smooth drafting film depending on the digital brush tool you select. This level of tactile realism is a massive win for digital artists, industrial designers, and architects who need absolute precision and muscle memory accuracy during long drawing sessions. The pressure sensitivity curves are also being recalibrated alongside a highly optimized response rate, reducing input latency to a point where the digital ink flows seamlessly from the physical tip without a millisecond of noticeable delay. When it comes to structural integrity, the premium chassis is getting a major engineering overhaul. The housing is shifting toward a highly sophisticated grade 5 metal alloy construction, allowing the enormous 14.6-inch device to remain unbelievably thin while significantly increasing its structural rigidity. This specialized metal structure ensures the tablet resists bending and twisting forces when tossed into a packed travel bag, offering peace of mind for professionals constantly on the move. To keep this giant workspace running through an entire productive workday, the internal power cell is getting a massive configuration, pushing capacity limits to keep up with the extreme multi-core processor and bright tandem display panels. Paired with advanced high-speed charging protocols, users will be able to top off this massive battery rapidly, minimizing tethered downtime and maximizing true mobile freedom. The peripheral ecosystem is also seeing a comprehensive redesign, specifically focusing on the official magnetic keyboard docking station. Data from peripheral manufacturers reveals a mechanical keyboard base that incorporates a rigid, variable angle hinge mechanism. This new hardware allows the tablet to be positioned at infinite viewing angles without needing a flimsy kickstand, making it perfectly stable when typing directly on your lap or on unstable airplane trays. The key switches themselves are migrating to a tactile mechanical scissor structure with deep travel, providing a highly responsive typing experience that matches premium ultrabooks. Additionally, the trackpad area is expanding significantly and transitioning to a full glass surface with precision touch drivers, enabling smooth multi-finger gesture navigation throughout the redesigned desktop interface. As for the timeline, firmware testing is already well underway on internal servers, indicating that development is moving smoothly along its production milestones. Based on standard operational cycles, we can anticipate a formal unveiling late in the third quarter, aligning perfectly with premium shopping timelines. Pricing structures are expected to reflect the top-tier positioning of this ultra-flagship workstation, cementing its status as a premium investment for serious professionals. These massive display and processing upgrades are clearly engineered to provide a true alternative to traditional laptop setups. If you want to keep up with the absolute latest real-world hardware breakthroughs and direct analytical deep dives, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Tech Vibe. Drop your thoughts down in the comments below on whether these upgrades are enough to make you ditch your computer, and we will catch you in the next breakdown.